The Forestry Research Institute of Nigeria was awarded the Sultan Qaboos Prize for environmental preservation in recognition of several areas of scientific research. First of all, they have done work in terms of forestry conservation and management. They have also done work in terms of sustainable food production for food security, and in this regard, in terms of agroforestry, they've succeeded in getting the local communities to learn how to plant their local food while keeping the forest intact. They've also established a national herbarium whereby they have identified over 100,000 species of various plants and herbs. Another area of work is the area in terms of food, They've done work in terms of biodiesel conservation. They've discovered plants that could give them alternative sources of biodiesel. Another area that I think got them this prize is the area of permanent plantations. They have identified certain trees and species of plants like the neem tree, the eucalyptus, trees that can be used to check the menace of desertification in the country. While they are doing all this, they've been able to generate employment in the local communities by establishing the training colleges and doing some extension work within the communities. Last but not the least, they've also been able to get the local communities and manufacturing to look at alternative uses of timber so that they now focus on the use of bamboo for making furniture rather than the traditional use of timber alone from the forest. The benefits of the Sultan Qaboos Prize for the Forestry Research Institute of Nigeria have been tremendous. First of all, the prize gave them a lot of publicity. It gave not just the institute, a lot of stakeholders in the community or in the country that didn't really know the importance of the work that they were doing. It was now given a lot of media coverage. It also gave both UNESCO and the government of Oman a lot of publicity in terms of this prize. Now, substantially, the prize money has gone into furthering research in their areas of work. It has also given it has sort of attracted more funding, both from external partners and in terms of getting an increase in their own national budget, because sometimes it's not easy for you to get money internally. Finally, it has been a big moral boost for the staff of the Institute and the various colleges, which, as I said, spread in 4 other sites all over the country. For the Forestry Research Institute of Nigeria, there are various challenges. First of all, as you are aware, there is a big deforestation, drought and deforestation problem in the whole of the Sahel and Sub-Saharan Africa. And one of the big projects that's in place by the African Union is what is called the Great Green Wall Project, whereby there is a program to plant trees, a shelter belt, in 11 countries, starting from Senegal to Djibouti. Now, the Nigerian component of the project is the responsibility of the Forestry Research Institute and other stakeholders. Now here, they have to plant 15 kilometers wide of a shelter belt to stop the problem of forestation. Now, for a big project like this, you can imagine that the Institute has to be up and doing. Now, in facing this challenge of the Great Green Wall Project, the researchers of the Institute have to ensure that they have enough plants and they have plants that are going to adapt to the situation in the areas that they are going to be planted. Now, apart from the Great Green Wall Project, in the country, you have areas that are prone to drought. You have areas where we have environmental degradation, either as a result of oil spill or the activities of extractive industry, mining, and so on and so forth. So it is for the Research Institute to intensify its work as to how to reduce the environmental degradation and the degradation of our forests. And importantly, as I said, they have to put in place also, as part of their strategy, public awareness so that people reduce the pillage of the forests for use as energy sources. Also, a challenge that the Institute would have to face, as I said, they're trying to train a lot of people. Nigeria is a very large country. They need to train more researchers. They need to be able to build the capacity of researchers to use ICTs because there are various conditions all over the country. Some places they cannot reach, so they have to contact these people and show them what to do through the use of ICTs. And finally, as I said, this issue of substituting bamboo for furniture, because a lot of the wood is going for use as furniture or as firewood. So that area of utilization of bamboo and then utilization of waste from the industries, whatever is left from the wood, they must find alternative uses for that. So they have a big job, not just in areas of the green belt, as I said, but the environmental challenges in the Niger Delta, in the Sahara, sub-Saharan parts of the country, and then in making sure the public are fully informed as to ways to prevent forestry degradation.